Better road record than home record, interestingly enough. They're 19-11 on the road. They're just 16-16 at home. It's a great crowd here. And the crowd sees R.J. Barrett take a three to start the game. And Brandon Ingram with the putback jam. Does a lot of things well. Three-point shooting, not one of them, just 30% on threes this year. But he's got the steal. He stayed in bounds on the sideline and then brought it to the rim for the breakaway dunk.
Barnes has long arms, cannot play with the ball around him. You must protect it.
Drive, Middleton trying to draw contact and a foul, but he initiated the contact, no whistle. And headed the other way off the defensive rebound and the chance to run, Jakob Poeltl. R.J. Barrett, right knee injuries had him on the shelf a lot this year, but healthy here, driving and finishing with a foul. 3 straight games of 20-plus points, Devin. Shooting 62% in the last 3 games and averaging 22 points. Got a low clock situation. Middleton on the move, trying to take Poeltl off the bounce. Late clock, got in the paint and found Gafford for the alley-oop.
When you're making plays like this, you're breaking down the defense for easy layups.
PJ's got a 3 in this game. And that's the corner where PJ hit the 3. Passed it over to Cooper and then slings it down low.
And then you find Gafford, another one here.
Going the other way, Cooper with the block on Emmanuel quickly.
The pump fake there, trying to draw the foul.
He plays on Friday night, looking back at his game and some of the shot blocks. And yeah, he had great closing speed. Jamal Shead, nice assist, leads to an R.J. Barrett dunk. R.J. Barrett was drafted 3rd out of Duke in 2019. Started his career with New York, but he's a native of Toronto. Here's an alley-oop, but Cooper's on the board. He dunks it on Jacoby Walter.
Marshall with the one-hand pass, on time, on target.
They're defending right now, and Jacoby Walters understood the assignment. He stays all over Klay Thompson. And a tough shot for Klay late in the clock is no good. Now here's Toronto, fast break basket. He has looked like the old B.I. this year, 60 games, so he's only missed a couple of contests. Here's Brandon Williams, tough catch, and he streaks to the basket to score with a foul. Repeated path to the basket.
Pass a little behind him, but
100. Caleb Martin has come in. Raptors going farther down into their bench. Sandro Kalashvili is into the game. Here's Jacoby Walter underneath, and the Baylor product lays it in.
Penetration by Dick, nice cut. Gives them the layup.
Raptors have led a lot of the first quarter, but they haven't really opened up a big lead.
Pass.
Now here's Marshall, and the nice pass came from Brandon Williams to set him up for the lay. Back the other way. Too easy. Jacoby Walter, more fast break points. His aura has been felt here in the first quarter, no doubt. 4-3, Klay Thompson. Kept alive, Gafford's had a nice first quarter. Give him a couple of more points. A chance for 3 the old-fashioned way. With 8, that's his scoring average per game this season. Dallas got a score. Now they look to close the quarter with a stop. But Emmanuel quickly fires on the pull-up and connects with 1 second left in the quarter. He's 37% on threes this year. Wild closeout. Brandon Williams waits for Barnes to fly by and splashes in the 3. There is some major flypaper defense being played. Gafford jumped in the passing lane and opens up 5-on-4 here for the Raptors, and Jacoby Walter with the finish and the foul.
Gaff misses. Now you're playing 4-on-5. Disadvantage.
Jenna Schroeder made that call, 7th year as a staff official from Flint, Michigan. We haven't heard the crew chief yet tonight as R.J. Barrett scores. Bagley secured a rebound. And another lost ball. The turnovers continue to mount, and Kalashvili scores off the Dallas turnover. Jake Kidd's seen enough. Cooper's back in, and Cooper has it taken away by Jacoby Walter. Thought he got fouled on the spin move, and then R.J. Barrett able to overpower the defense underneath and score. On the roll, Gafford, nice adjustment. Finish for Daniel Gafford. Screen Gafford, drive Cooper. Pirtle, the defender. Really tough shot, got it on the rim. Gafford back up, hammers it home. They can milk it down to take the last shot. There were some probes in the paint, but now they're going to look for the last. And it's Marshall who lays it in at 2.9. Well, Barrett's been that guy tonight for the Raptors. Cooper off the glass. Gafford's been that guy tonight for the Mavericks. Offensive rebounds. Daniel Gafford.
Time you engage the big guy. We talked about this early in the first half.
Pirtle trying to bully his way to the basket. No dice.
Pass.
Barnes found Pirtle. You think about teams and the way they construct rosters, and you look at Toronto and say, well, look, they put together all of these like-sized guys who are really switchable, as Monk Barrett scores with a foul. With that assist a minute to go to Pirtle, they got a lot of guys who have size that can initiate off. He was drafted by the Lakers back in the day as well. Here's Dallas out of a timeout. And that's what you want to do out of a timeout. Yeah. Good execution. So they've gone score, stop, score, looking for another stop, but Pirtle is able to toss that one in. Bench threes this year, Devin, and you're right, Toronto's made him work for every look tonight.
Oh, here it is, Mark.
Mavericks for three. Plenty of time here on the possession for the Raptors. As we head towards the end of the third quarter, a nice drive and finish by Mamukelashvili. And Daniel Gafford with the rebound. What a game he's had rebounding the ball, particularly offensive rebounds tonight. Clay sets up Coop for a three-pointer that's on the money. Smile and sigh of relief from Coop to knock down the three. Drive, R.J. Barrett locked in all game long. Being able to put it down and get to his spots in the paint. Cooper gets to a spot inside. Starts the fourth quarter with a three-point basket and a chance for a three-point play.
Getting to the spots he needs to, just haven't really finished. You know that's going to come with rhythm and when he gets back on the court.
I mean, that game in Orlando the other night, what do you have? 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 blocks the other night. And then Gafford with a chance for a putback. First miss and 9 shot attempts for Gaff tonight, and then an easy deuce at the other end of the floor for Scotty Barnes. The rim, the net isn't exactly right there at the Mavericks rim after that last Gafford play on the previous possession. And R.J. Barrett. Here's Clay with it. Defense collapses on him. Max Christie. There's a seal underneath for Daniel Gafford, and no chance for Coop to drive it because there was just too easy of an opportunity to score for Gafford. And Barrett with the reverse finish and a new season best for Barrett. And Dallas picks it up. Cooper in transition after the turnover. Finds Gafford. New season high in scoring for Gafford. We're still working their way into form as he's coming off an 8-game absence, but 5+ boards and 5+ assists in all 3 games since returning from injury for Cooper Flag. Play clock. Defense collapsed on Barnes. Open to the corner, Emmanuel quickly. Quickly into the paint, but Marshall was able to turn him away before he got way down inside. But Barrett does get inside and beats it to Pirtle on the wraparound for the score. That Mavs-Bucks game, first time in Milwaukee, was really cool for you, I know.
I don't think I played much that game, though.
But your moment came eventually. And now this is going to be a moment for Nembhard. Off a steal, and Ryan will score. How about tonight's Whataburger play of the game?
Great anticipation. Uncontested layup. I think we'll have a challenge here.
They score more fast break points than anyone in the league per game, and they do that. At least part of the reason why is because they turn teams over frequently. They force 16 turnovers a game. They get out and run off those turnovers, and that highlight package that you were narrating, Devin, certainly showed. Oh, from the backside, Jacoby Walter. He's got 9 points after this steal and score. Again from McKinney. Road record about to fall to 7 and 23. Brandon Williams hustles back, and a block shot on that attempt by Grady Dick. And there's a 50-50 ball here that's won by Jacoby Walter. Three-pointer is made for Grady Dick. Remains to be seen. They've certainly had some really good stretches of basketball this year, and they had a really good performance tonight. that ends with a final score of Toronto 122, Dallas 92.
It's on. ESPN on Disney+. Turn it on.